Hey, this is Kay, and I am your ready real estate agent. And what I'm going to do today is briefly talk to you about bankruptcy and home buying. And I know I get a lot of people that ask me all the time about it. Like, I filed bankruptcy. Am I able to purchase a home? How long do I have to wait? Because I've heard that I need to wait at least 3 to 5 years in order to purchase a home. Well, I do have some good news that you literally can purchase a home one day out of bankruptcy. So you've gone through the bankruptcy process and it's been discharged, right? So once it's been discharged, you have your discharge papers, then you're ready to rock and roll. Now, there are some stipulations that, some guidelines that you have to follow in order to make that happen, but it is possible. So the mortgage professionals that I work with are amazing. So that's the key thing, is having a mortgage professional that have access to a lot of different programs. And so that's what I have here. Like I said, I'm a local real estate agent here in the Michigan area, the southeastern part of Michigan. And the mortgage professionals that I work with, they do loans here in Michigan and Florida and coming real soon, Indiana. So if you're in any of those areas, I can point you in the right direction. But here it goes. So one day out of bankruptcy discharge, whether it's a Chapter 7 or whether it's a Chapter 13, yes, you can buy a home. Now, here is the stipulations. You need to have a credit score of at least 580. You need to have 20% down. So that means that the loan amount has to be a minimum of $100,000. So what does that mean? That means that, you have to purchase a home for what? About, the purchase price have to be about $120,000 or something like that. But anyway, you have to be able to put 20% down. And at 20% down, well, actually, the loan will probably have to be about 125 because not the loan, but the price of the home has to probably be about 125 because the loan minimum has to be at least 100,000. So if it's 125 for the cost of the home, you put 20% down. That's going to put you right at the $100,000 loan mark with you putting down about $25,000. So yes, you got to have money, right? But it is possible. Now, 1 year out of bankruptcy, you can purchase a home. So the guidelines for 1 year out, you need to have a credit score of at least a 660. And that's going to give you with 15% down. So you need to put 15% down. And a 680, you're able to put 10% down. So there is hope. I mean, you got to have access to some cash, right, in order to do it. But it is definitely possible. You don't have to wait 3 or 4 years in order to purchase a home after you file bankruptcy. Now, for FHA, Chapter 7 bankruptcy, it's 2 years from the discharge date. So whatever you actually get your discharge papers, you can actually get an FHA loan if it's been at least 2 years. That's for a Chapter 7. A Chapter 13, however, for FHA, you can purchase after 1 year, but you have to get approval from the trustee. So if you're in a Chapter 13 bankruptcy, you know the process. You're going through the trustee to make your payments and all of that. So you have to get the approval of the trustee in order to purchase a home. But it can be 1 year after you've started making the first payment towards your Chapter 13 bankruptcy. And the minimum loan amount is $60,000 with 3.5% down. So that's kind of the structure of how it works if you file bankruptcy. So to those that are wondering if you can buy a home after bankruptcy, absolutely you can. Do you have to wait 3 or 4 years? No, you don't. But yes, you do have to have some cash in order to put down, and your credit score has to be at a certain level. So hopefully that answered your questions. If you have any other questions, go ahead and just comment on this video. Be sure to share this video because you just never know who this might help. And if you're in the southeastern Michigan area and you're looking for a qualified real estate agent go ahead and send me a message as well, and I would love to help you. And if you're looking for someone in the mortgage industry, I can forward you some contacts that I know that are amazing in the industry. So you go ahead and have yourself an amazing day, and I'll talk to you guys on the next video.